Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? This is the Hooks and Broomsticks Crochet Podcast, episode number 37. It's going to be a short one, but hi. I had posted in the Facebook group yesterday, I think, which, by the way, I have a Facebook group now. If you're not a member, you should come and join us because I have something exciting in the works for, not specifically for the members. There'll be an alternative way to participate, but the easiest way to participate if you have Facebook is to come join in, and I'll have the link down in the description box for the Facebook group. It's called the Crochet Witch and Friends because I didn't know what to call it, and I hope that name is not lame sounding, but we're all friends, we're all family, right? So Crochet Witch and Friends. So, what have I been up to? Well, as I said, I posted in the group yesterday that it's a mystery. I'm working on something that I'm really, really excited about. Maybe too excited, but I'm really hopeful that I'm trying to pick my words carefully so that I don't give too much away. You guys obviously will find out soon, less than 2 weeks from now. I don't know exactly how many days, especially by the time this gets uploaded. It'll be less than that many days. So, because I'm recording this at 2 in the morning, and who knows what time it's going to actually get uploaded afterwards. You guys know I do minimal editing, especially at 2 in the morning. So, who knows? But you'll find out soon. And I hope that you like it, and I hope that everybody will have fun with it. And that's all I'm going to say for now. But I'll restate that I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you guys are too. So, I haven't worked on a whole lot, which is why I haven't came on and shown off anything or talked about anything, because I really haven't been a lot of places except for work. And the doctors, but I'll get to that at the end of the video for people that don't want to hear about life stuff, and for other people that don't want to hear about the girly stuff, because that's what we'll be talking about at the very end of the video. But as far as crochet stuff, I haven't worked on a lot except for this thing. So, and except for the planning of this thing. It wasn't even actual crochet, but the planning of it. So, not a whole lot got done. What I did get done was the bulky yarn, the eco bulky or whatever yarn that I was using that Michael's had last winter. This thing is humongous because I basically just used everything. I have these two, can you see them from there? I have these right here are don't stray over too far. These right here are burnt orange with speckles, and the ones above it are two silver with speckles, and that's it. Those 4 are the only ones I have, but I didn't feel like any of them went with this shawl that well because of the speckles, I guess. And let me tell you what, this was a taupe brown with speckles, but the speckles were all white, and there's hardly any speckle. There's some, I know you can see some of them, but there were so many more speckles to this thing to begin with, and they're gone. I haven't even washed this yet. They're just gone. They pick right off. I haven't sat there and picked at them, obviously, but they work right off. I was surrounded by white flecks. So yeah, that's fun. I know some Tweety yarns do that, and some have the flecks that are fastened in really well, but this one definitely came right off. So I had 4 balls of this mustard color, and then I had 2 or 3 balls of this taupe with speckles. I know I had 4 balls of this because this section here is 1 ball of it. And then I want to say this was 2, And then this was the other 3 of the mustard. And then the orange that's here is the 4 orange that I had. And then I had just 1 like dark gray. I think it was called charcoal. So I just added, I had an okay size ball of the charcoal and the orange left, but it wasn't enough for like another round of each one. Another stripe of each one. So I just left it. But this thing is super big, super cozy. I think I might have put this on my Instagram so that you guys could see it too. But yeah, I got this done, which is also linked below, by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram. But yeah, that sucker is done. And that is, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's like 11 more balls of yarn off my shelf. So that's good. So yeah, that is something that I completed. And then the other thing that I've been working on, I did show you guys the pictures last time of the blanket. For those of you just joining us, hi, welcome new peoples. But I have a bit of a Stranger Things obsession. Actually, I have a Bon Jovi obsession too, by the way, but this is like a rare moment where I'm not wearing a Stranger Things shirt, or a Jason shirt. I have a couple obsessions, I guess. Anyway, so I decided to remake the blanket that is shown in Hopper's cabin in season 2 and 3 of Stranger Things. I've actually decided to try to recreate several of the blankets. I'll have to take screenshots of the other ones that I intend to do, but I know for sure I'm going to do Claudia Henderson's, Dustin's mom. She has got a shades of green ripple blanket. That one I'm only doing a take on because I have so many of the Karen cake in whatever pair that it's been a discontinued color, but I have so many of them because I loved that color, and my Michaels had them for super cheap eventually because I apparently am the only person in the area that loved them that much. Like I literally would get a couple at a time and try to leave some, and then I'd come back and there'd be more. Well, not like more, but I'm saying like the same amount, like nobody touched them. So I'd like grab more, and then I'd come back and then they were marked down a little bit, but nobody had touched them. So I just grabbed more. Finally, I just grabbed them all, like all the rest that were left. Because yeah, I really do love that one. Anyway, almost as much as the, was it pumpkin spice that I literally never got 1 pumpkin spice. I was so late to the game on Karen cakes that pumpkin spice was already gone before I realized it was a thing. Still kicking myself on that one. Pumpkin spice would have mixed really awesome with the pear one, come to think of it. Anyway, not the point of this at all. So I decided to redo the square, granny square blanket that's in Hopper's cabin. And I know I can't match the green because it was glowworm. I'm positive it was glowworm, you guys. I know it was. But here are the 2 squares that I also had on Instagram. The camera makes this a little bit bluer, I think, than it actually is. But if you're familiar with the color, the Red Heart color Fresh Mint, that's what this is. But yeah, I think it looks pretty close in real life. I definitely like it. And I sat up several different nights with Kay, and I'm gonna get the name of her channel wrong, with Kaylin from Kay's Crochet Haven, that I always say is Kay's Crochet Corner. I got it right this time. I am almost sure. I don't know why I always do that. Anyway, we stayed up. Well, I mean, we both worked overnights, late nights, so we didn't stay up, I guess, but we were up discussing the intricacies of this pattern because I was able to grab 3 or 4 screenshots. If I think about it, I'm going to flash them across the screen for you here too, so to see what you guys thing, or just so you can see what the heck I'm talking about. But there's definitely one side of the blanket that is all brown. It's all these brown squares, the brown border, dark brown. And then there's most definitely, you can tell when it's on the back of the couch that it's checkered. And there is some spots, sorry, I got a text. There's some spots where you can tell the white border or cream is on the outside of the blanket. So, but yet there's a dark, anyway, the point is, different nights, Kay and I spent discussing this back and forth, and we're pretty sure we've come up with a game plan, because Kay's also wanting to make this blanket. So we're pretty sure we have a game plan of how we're going to lay this out and how many squares of which ones that we need. And I am going to, even though I've said I'm never going to do it, I'm going to honor the blanket and sew it together. Like you can pretty much tell it's sewn together. Like it's sewn flat. There's no crease on it or anything like that. But it's not join as you go for sure. So even though I said I don't see myself ever not doing join as you go, I guess this is like one instance where I will not be doing join as you go. Not thrilled about that, but I'm gonna do it because I love my Stranger Things and I'm dedicating myself to this blanket. Help me. But I'm gonna do it. And that, as far as like projects and such, is all I've been working on, really. I did get, so back here on my headrest are these different squares for the Majesty and Mayhem 2021 filet crochet emoji blanket, and I've decided to do them all in the different the 4-weight mandalas, the ombres, and I have been falling very far behind because she's releasing like 2 a month, and I think I've only got like 5 done. So I have at least gone through and gotten my mandala colors in a basket. So here they are. And then there's the other mandala color that I have is Happy, which isn't in here because I'm not making squares of it. This is the one I'm considering joining the blanket with. Let me silence that. I don't know if you guys can hear it because of my mic being plugged in, but I had an alarm going off too. I have all sorts of things happening in the middle of the night, you guys. So I've at least came up with a plan to get that started. And because I keep saying I'm going to do my, I'm going to catch up on my Halloween blanket and my movie reviews. I am planning to do that Saturday night. The problem I keep running into is every night this week and last week that I said I was going to catch up, it has been a bad night at work, like a bad night. There's been a couple nights this week, like from the original foot doctor with the whole I'm supposed to be wearing that boot thing to correct my foot, and I'm not even supposed to be like standing on it. I've had to take positions at work for people that leave, so I'm most definitely standing on it and working a regular person's shift plus my own. And not following doctor's orders. And it's just, I mean, it's slow going because I'm in the boot. And it's just been some long nights, you guys. So I have not followed through with that commitment. So now I have 3 movies to catch up with, H, I, and J. But I would say tomorrow I'm going to do it. Tomorrow is Friday, which is probably when you're watching this. I would imagine it's going to upload by Friday. But being realistic and knowing that it's a Friday night and knowing that we're usually open later and already knowing that it's on paper, it's looking like a bad night. I'm not going to guarantee that. But I do know that Saturday I have off the next day, so I could come home, relax, and maybe at least get my H movie done, because I'm really looking forward to doing Halloween. So yeah, that's my plans, fingers crossed. So there's my upcoming plans. Can't stop thinking about what I want to talk to you guys about. I can't. I'm not trying to like teaser you guys. I have a couple purchases, nothing terribly exciting. I had to go, actually I had to get some more. Can you believe I was out of gold for this? Like I only had a half a thing of gold to start with for this, so I knew I will need more. So I had to go get another skein of Red Heart Gold. So I went to Joann's and got them. While I got it, I only got one while it was on clearance, not clearance, doorbuster, sorry, for like $2 something. And I picked up this bag, which I think is really, really cute. And I can't show you that because that's out in the other room, but I mean, it's Red Heart Gold. You guys have seen it. That's the color of it. And then I found this one. I found a couple, but I didn't have existing cakes of that color before. But I found this Roll With It tweed, Red Heart Roll With It tweed, in the color, I think this is Sunset. It is Sunset. And I already have a couple of these from when they were on clearance at Joann's last year. I thought they were done, and they're not like normally stocked, so I don't know if there was just like some extras in the warehouse that they shipped out to sell them, or if somebody returned some or something, or what the deal is. But I have a couple of these, so I decided to get a couple, or get the one more, because I like tried to scan it on the app and it's not even in their database, so I had to have them scan it, and it was like I want to say $2.49. So I was like $2.49, and it might save me from having to use some other color in its place if I do like a blanket or something. Sure, I'll get it. So I got that. And then the only other purchase I made was we stopped by Michael's, and I can't believe these are already on clearance, you guys. But the Eco Bright, there we go. Oh, come on, camera. It's not the camera, I guess, but I have my light on apparently really bright. The Eco, hopefully you can read that back by my face here still, but excuse me. The Eco Brights yarn, the newer line of it, like the stuff in my shawl was the like first of it that they had last year or whatever, that was thick, and this stuff is a thinner yarn, and it's much softer also, by the way. I don't know, is this classified as a 4-weight? This says it's a 5 bulky. I would call this barely a 5, if that. Like I would have called this a 4-weight just by looking at it, like a thicker 4. But it's really, really soft, made from recycled polyester. And I had these in the color peach, in the color, what is your color? Purple, just, it's called purple, and in the color concrete. And I had already had 2 of these, and I just decided, well, if they're going to clearance them out, let me get one more of each and have them in case I didn't have enough yardage for what I make with them. I'll probably just do a shawl, but I didn't want to risk it with them being clearanced out and just not having it, so I got it. And that's really all my purchases. Like I haven't purchased a whole lot. Well, I'm going to show you another purchase, but it's not yarn related. You know what's related to if you've been with me the last like couple months. You know. But that's everything yarny related. Weird obsession time, and then a little bit of lifetime updates is coming up. So if you're not interested in that, I really appreciate you joining us so far, and if you're leaving now, hey, look, under 20 minutes. So yay. I do love you and I do appreciate you and thank you so much for joining us. But if you are sticking around, I got in the mail this lovely package today. Okay, very excited. I have been waiting, I don't know, for quite a while. This package came from England. Where in England? Can't read his handwriting. UK, but I can't read where in the UK. Telford? Is Telford a place? I think it is. Telford? Okay. I'm going to stop trying to pronounce it. And inside the package was this. Now, what is that, you may say? It is well protected, is what it is. And you guys know my obsession with what? Stranger Things. Seriously obsessed. Just protection here. So I found online a authenticated, here is the certificate of authenticity photo of David Harbour, who is my favorite character from Stranger Things. There's his autograph right there, authenticated. And this, the reason I was so excited isn't just because this is a David Harbour, but if you watch the show, you will know this is from season 2, episode 2. This is the Halloween episode. This is the Halloween episode where they have the poisoned pumpkins and he's at the farm and he finds the goo. There is him with the goo, with said goo. So I couldn't resist. David Harbour, favorite character. Love me some Hopper. You guys know that. I'm a Hopper fangirl. But I'm really excited about that. Like ever since David got me the autographed Bon Jovi picture, I was like, what other autographs do I want? So I got really excited about that. And I have been waiting forever for this too, like the shipment of it and all, it seemed to take forever. But that is my Stranger Things obsession moment. See, I kept it brief this time. I'll put this back so I don't like wreck it. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even imagine if I did. I'd be devastated. And the only other thing I really have for you guys is I'm going Monday to the foot doctor, the second opinion foot doctor. And I went this last week to the doctor about my other I'd call it a follow-up from my other surgery, but my other surgery was over a year ago now. I was officially back at work a year on St. Patrick's Day, so it was like a year and a half ago. And warning for anybody who doesn't want to hear about girly things, now might be your time to exit. And again, I love and appreciate you guys for joining us today. But so I went to the doctor that had performed my surgery, and she wanted to take a look. And I mean, she was taking a look for about 3 seconds, and she was like, aha. And I was like, aha, you already figured out what's going on? Well, she thinks that she did. Basically, same principle for anything outside of your body. Like if you've ever had a scar and it's healed upward, it could still potentially always get irritated, and I suppose depending on how poorly it's healed, it could be raw or even bleed. That's what's going on there inside. So she said I had 2 options at the time. First option was basically do nothing, and I was like, well, I don't want that because, without being too graphic, there's been bleeding and it's been getting progressively worse. So, which shouldn't be happening at all. And, so I didn't want to do that. So she used something called silver nitrate, and, that is supposed to speed along healing. And she's basically said, hopefully it will help. And in 2 months, she wanted to see me back. So I get the fun of another checkup in like 2 months. And that's that. I mean, hopefully that wasn't too graphic of detail and it wasn't, too painful to listen to, but that's what's going on. And like, I was really scared and really concerned with the events of what was happening. So, it was kind of a relief. Like it sucks that it's not healing well, but yeah, things could have been a lot worse. And like, hopefully that is just what's going on. I guess time will tell. In slightly happier news, over the last couple weeks, I've lost 8 pounds. It's not a lot, but I mean, it's a start again. So there's that. And yeah, I think that's really all I have for you. I think I'm actually able, I kept the last episode under the 33-minute mark, which is when my phone decides to do this weird chop off that I have to edit together and stuff. So I'm glad that as long as I don't rattle on for like 6 more minutes, I will be also keeping this episode down that long too. So, anything future though, I'm gonna try not to rattle on about it. Anything future is definitely my announcement coming soon. Hopefully I'll have some more of these squares to show you guys. Hopefully I'll have a completed hopper blanket to show you guys. And hopefully I'll have my movie reviews up. And man, I hope I have my whip weekend started back up again that I say every week, because seriously, I think I still only have 2 squares and the join to do, and then I can move on to a different project. So, because the summer's only going to get busier at work, so I really have to stop using that as an excuse. All right, so anyway, if you haven't, please join the Facebook group if you want to join in on some hopefully really fun stuff this summer. And yeah, we've already got there's already 60 people plus over there. I didn't expect that at all, you guys. That's crazy to me. That many people, and every day there's more people joining. There's only I think there's one question that it wants you to ask, and it's easy. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's what's your favorite thing that you've ever crocheted? If you're a knitter or a loomer or a weaver, or just tell me what you do. Or if you only collect yarn to collect yarn, that's fine. Just tell me all I really do is collect yarn, but this is my favorite, or whatever. I don't care. Anything that, tells me you're a real person, I suppose. I'm kind of just nosy and want to know the answer to questions like that anyway. But, yeah, so consider the group. Follow me on Instagram. All that good stuff. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. I do have fun stuff coming up, and I've only really been MIA because of plans for that. I promise. So, yeah, you'll be definitely hearing more from me in the upcoming weeks. If I'm a little MIA over the next week and a half, that's still why. I haven't abandoned you guys. Nothing bad is happening. I will keep you updated either here or on the Facebook about what happens with my doctor. Thank you for caring enough to wonder, because I know you guys have asked about it and everything, and I appreciate that. And I love you guys. I really do. I will talk to you soon, and I really hope this clicker works today. And yeah, bye guys. I love you.